This week in superheroics, some men just want to watch the world burn, and then get their arse handed to them by a grown man dressed as a giant flying rodent. I'm Phil Boothman, and are you afraid of the big bad bat? Greetings superhumans and welcome to the Trinity, the show where I run down my 3 favourite superhero news stories from the week gone by and then make fun of them because comedy is all I have. First up, this week saw a big new potential cast member join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's another in a long line of bold choices from the studio that brought you lovable goofball Chris Pratt as a dashing space hero, and lovable goofball Paul Rudd as a career criminal turned miniature superhero. Man, they really love their goofballs, don't they? Rumour has it that Tilda Swinton, also known as possibly the most insane part of universally crazy bonkers apocalyptic train movie Snowpiercer, and one of the most beautifully androgynous human beings on the planet, is in talks to join the cast of the upcoming Marvel mystical movie Doctor Strange. If she joins up, Swinton will be playing the enigmatically named Ancient One, the powerful mystical being who tutors the titular character in the magical arts and ultimately passes on the title of Sorcerer Supreme to the former surgeon turned warlock after achieving transcendence and moving on from physical existence. I know I've said it before, but I love comic books. Now, while some dark corners of the internet will undoubtedly complain because the Ancient One has been traditionally portrayed as a male character, not only is Tilda Swinton more than capable of pulling that kind of thing off, but also, who cares? As long as the essence of the character is there, who gives a flaming fart whether they're male or female? Besides, the thing you should really be whining about is the fact that the character is traditionally Tibetan and Tilda Swinton is, if anything, the most white. Come on, Marvel, just because Hollywood is trapped in the illusion of a pre-racial America doesn't mean that you have to pass over all the awesome Asian actors out there in favour of another super white star. I can't work out if I'm for or against this casting decision anymore. Either way, Doctor Strange will star would-be Professor of Defense Against the Dark Arts Benedict Cumberbatch and is coming to the big screen in 2016. Next up, DC's epic comic crossover Convergence came to a crazy conclusion this week. Was that too much alliteration? The big question on everyone's lips was, would this massive event actually change anything at all in any way? But the answer, as it turns out, is a huge, resounding hell to the yes. For those of you not in the know, Convergence saw the alien megamind known as Brainiac collect characters from the far reaches of DC's multiverse, including a large number from timelines that ended during some of DC's many retcons, and set them off against each other because comic books. Having spent the best part of the miniseries squabbling amongst themselves, the many and varied versions of DC's characters ultimately came together and fought back to save the multiverse, and in the process, something rather unexpected happened. Namely, they wound up restoring every single defunct or aborted timeline that DC has ever created. That's right, the end of Convergence retconned the collapse of the multiverse as seen in classic crossover Crisis on Infinite Earths, as well as every other reboot that DC have since forced on their unsuspecting public. That means the pre-Flashpoint world is back, now existing alongside the New 52 universe, which will hopefully shut up all those people still complaining about the New 52 even after 4 goddamn years. It's an interesting turn in a tale that's had a lot of people drawing comparisons to Marvel's current event series Secret Wars, which similarly takes the many parallel universes of the Marvel multiverse and smashes them together. However, where it seems Marvel is using the event to wipe the slate clean and simplify their continuity, it looks like DC is going in completely the opposite direction and making everything a whole lot more complicated. So, good luck to new DC readers, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, the new post-Convergence DC Comics is here, and I can't wait to see how much people complain about this one. Finally, this week saw a slew of set photos emerge online from the upcoming DC supervillain Insane-a-thon known as the Suicide Squad, and they included a couple of surprises. Firstly, we got a glimpse of Jared Leto's tatted-up hipster Joker appearing on set, and it looks like his new origin story involves him falling into a vat of Hot Topic. But the rumours of that much derided promotional photo being a funny goof seem to have been overstated. The character still has the same slicked back hairstyle and that stupid tattoo of the word damaged on his forehead, because we really needed more obvious proof that the Joker was kind of a messed up guy. However, on a more exciting note, the latest batch of set photos appear to show a rather unexpected guest turn up. Having previously played down the possibility of the character appearing in the movie, it turns out director David Ayer was just lying to us all along, as the set photos seem to show none other than the Dark Knight himself hitching a ride on the back of the Joker's custom Lamborghini. Oh yeah, the Joker has a custom Lamborghini with a ha-ha-ha vanity plate in this movie. Make of that what you will. The reveal suggests a shift from previous rumours which stated that Batman would play a semi-mythical boogeyman-like role in the movie and places Ben Affleck's Caped Crusader in a much more prominent position. So it looks like DC's movie division is following their comic book division in the mindset that nobody cares about a thing unless Batman is in it. However, it turns out the Suicide Squad movie is coming to theatres in 2016 and features pretty much every DC supervillain from Deadshot to El Diablo. So would you like to see Tilda Swinton being mystical and magical? How confusing do you think DC's new continuity is going to be? What other incredibly on-the-nose and unsubtle tattoos do you think the Joker should have? Tell me on Twitter or Facebook with the hashtag StaySuper, and your comment could be featured in the next Alter Ego video blog. And until same bat time, same bat channel next week, stay super! Thank you for watching. You can click over there to watch last week's episode of So You're a Superhero or the most recent Alter Ego video blog, and you can click down there to subscribe to Empath Digital for brand new content every single week.